What is up, guys? It's Gage here. Welcome to You Buck That. And today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic. It was a really top topic in the Buccaneers community during Tom Brady's short and brief retirement. Baker Mayfield to the Buccaneers, but not this year. But I believe next year in 2023 he will be the starter. I think it's very possible. If he doesn't do good this year or gets traded. And Baker, let's get started. A walk on that college at Oklahoma. 2 years prior, he was with the Texas Tech. So he was in college for 5 total years, 2013 to 2017. And got drafted number 1 overall by the Cleveland Browns. And I think Baker, before I get in that, there's rumors going around the Panthers and Seahawks are interested in Baker Mayfield. And I'm surprised none of them really took a chance on him at this point. But it's hard for them right now. They're not interested in trading for him. They would do it if he was released. And I'm not sure Browns are going to do that. I really don't know. They could. I think it'd be, it depends how much money they lost, but because I don't really know their cap real well. But yeah, I think it's gonna be up to that. If they keep him, if the Browns keep Baker and don't trade him, I think he goes free agency and he signs with the Buccaneers as a starter. I do like Trask, but look at it. Let me tell you why. I think the Bucs would love to have Baker. Let's get it. So his rookie season 2019, he had 3,700 yards. 27 touchdowns and 14 picks. Oh, my bad. That was 2019, but still, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Because I guess I don't really look at rookie stats because they're rookies, and yeah, that's just a really brief look at their starter. So yeah, that's the first year at him as a starter. 2020, 3,500 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 picks. And look at Baker. Look at that year. He went to the playoffs that year too. And wow. That's pretty big. It wasn't outstanding, but impressive. He was a single digits in interceptions. And now after this year, people are like, "Oh, he sucks. He's trash." Well, I'm going to tell you why. I think that's very short-sighted. 2021, he got 3,017 touchdowns, 13 picks. Terrible. Not good picks at all. That was Case Keenum's similar stats in Cleveland when he was a starter. Obviously, he got injured. His non-throwing shoulder. Everyone's like, he doesn't throw that shoulder. Guys, do you not realize that, if your shoulder's fucked up and you're trying to throw, you don't say that's going to affect you? Obviously, it's because our body, why do you think we have 2 arms and 2 legs? It's for balance. So we are able to move accordingly. And Baker, definitely, his throwing arm, his non-throwing arm affected him. I'm sure. It's like, let's say you have a cast on and you're trying to throw. It's like, hey, that's your non-throwing arm, bro. You're good. Well, I'm trying to. I have to move this while I'm throwing, so it's still it's an inconvenience to me. So yeah, guys, you guys think about that. I know in basic terms, it's like, okay, it's not his throwing arm, so it shouldn't affect him, but it still will because it's and he fought for injury throughout his non-throwing arm, and I thought there was something else, but I'm not sure. I know it was a non-throwing arm though. But let's look at his playoffs in 2021. He had 263 yards, 3 TDs, and 0 picks during the Pittsburgh game. I remember that game. They got destroyed by Cleveland. I can't remember who Cleveland played. I believe it was the Chiefs. 204 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And if this was against the Chiefs, you can't blame it. It is the Chiefs. They have Andy Reid and all those guys. And Baker was still, this is his first playoff run. So it's tough. It really is tough. And keep in mind, you guys say Pittsburgh is not good. They had a good defense back then. They weren't bad. They weren't bad. And remember they had T.J. Watt. They're not a slash defense at all. They had a good defense. So Baker really has impressed me. And guys, one thing with our team, we have an amazing offense. Mike Evans, Godwin, Russell Gage, who I think is going to be phenomenal. Tight end is questionable after Gronk retires, so we'll see about that because we do have a couple of promising rookies, but you never know how it goes with that. Great, I would say top 5 line, if not the best line. Great defense. Secondary still needs a few more corners, I would say. Needs a little work, but overall, guys, our defense is high powered. Even if Tom Brady left, we're still a high powered overall team. Overall team. I was gonna say offense, but overall team. Baker doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be crazy good. He doesn't need it for 30 touchdowns and only for like 6 interceptions and like over 4,000 yards. He doesn't have to do that. And the guy showed that he could do it. When he went to the playoffs that year, he threw only 8 picks and over 3,000 yards, and he threw around 20 touchdowns. Dude doesn't need to be significant. He just needs to be a game manager. And if he did get released and he got signed here as a backup, I'll learn under Tom Brady, he might, and this is the mindset Baker might take if he wants to go in the humble approach. Okay, so obviously I need some mechanics to work on. I don't have a lot of starter job opportunities, not quality ones, I should say. That probably won't help my career. Why not take opportunity to play for the Bucs, be a backup, learn under the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, and be the starter for the Bucs the following year? Why? You know, if the Bucs guarantee him the job, if he does well and all that next year, I don't see how he could refuse that. Seahawks he could do something with that offense because they do, but as we know with Russell Wilson, they don't keep their quarterback good under the pot. They don't keep him very protected. So Baker would have to deal with that. Panthers they're just, I don't even know what the hell is going on with them. They're just all over the place. Why not go to the Bucs where you could have 10 years worth of competition, or at least definitely 5 years? Like, that's why I think Baker, if he's a humble dude, I think he is. I think he would. I think he would take opportunity to play under Tom Brady and learn and be the starter for the Bucs next year. And my other scenario is, this is a scenario Browns don't let him go. We sign him as a free agent and next season after Tom Brady retires. Guys, and he could learn to be a game manager. He doesn't need to be over crazy because we got leadership on defense. We got leadership on offense, especially with Mike Evans. And yeah, I think Baker be a great fit for our team. Because, guys, we're still a playoff team even after Tom Brady leaves. We just need that decent quarterback, like a game manager like Baker Mayfield. So, yeah, I'm a big thumbs up Baker. I would love to have that dude. I love his leadership. Even Nick Chubb's like, yeah, dude, that dude's like my best friend. I still talk to the dude. So it's not like he was a cancer in the locker room or he was super egotistic. To a certain extent, players do have an ego. You know what I mean? Like you're playing with the best. It's hard not to have one. But yeah, guys, Baker Mayfield to the Buccaneers 2023. I'd be so happy, and I'd be singing Jason Linton for that. So much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I hope you bucked that.